What is going on YouTube? I am back with another video for you guys. And in today's video, we are going to be emulating Game Boy Advance games. This is very easy to do. All you need is a USB. You can use your USB with BadAvatar on it, or you can just use a different USB if you want. I'll explain more how to use a different USB during the video, but let's get right into it. So we are at the dashboard here, and what you guys want to do is press back on your controller, go to scripts, and what you guys want is this homebrew store app here. If you guys don't have this, what you guys want to do is go to the Aurora Repro browser, go to utility scripts, and scroll down until you find the homebrew store v5. Once you guys find it, install it. I'm not going to install it because I already have it. Just hit yes, and then it might ask you to reload Aurora. Just reload and come back into the scripts. And on the main menu here, it should be here. Open up the Homebrew Store app. From here, what we want to do, if you guys are using a different USB other than your BadAvatar USB, go down to change storage device all the way down on the bottom, and here you can see both of your USBs. The USB I am using is my BadAvatar one, so it's the USB 0. I do have another USB plugged in. This is where for my games are stored. That is USB 1. So if you guys are using another USB, it would most likely be USB 1. But for the sake of the video, I am selecting USB 0. And then what you want to do is open the Homebrew Store, go down to emulators, scroll until you find Visual Boy Advance 360. Click this. Make sure the path is the USB that you guys just selected a little bit ago and press yes. Let this do its thing. It might take a little bit. Takes about maybe a minute, minute and a half, depending on your guys' internet. I will come back when this is done. Alrighty guys, that has finished up there, and now what we want to do is confirm that it is on the USB. Aurora is going to ask us to restart, which you are just going to press yes for. And then once Aurora restarts here, what you guys want to do is press the back button on your controller, go to File Manager again, and then go down to USB 0. That's the USB that we selected for the emulation. And there is a file now called emulators. That is good. As you guys can see, there is VBA360 in there. If you guys did that correct, it should be there. Now what you guys want to do is unplug the USB from the 360 and plug it into the PC. So we are at the PC now, and what you guys want to do is plug the USB into the PC and open up that file location for the USB. So we're going to go to this PC, and there's the USB right there. Open that up. As you can see, here's the emulators file that we just made on the 360. And now, as you can see on the left here, I have a folder here. This is worth all my ROMs that I downloaded. If you guys don't know where to get ROMs, I will leave a link in the description for my Discord. You can join that, and I have everything you guys need to find ROMs for everything you need there. Just join that, and you can ask there how to find that. But what you guys want to do now is pretty much just drag the folder into your USB. Let that copy over, let that do its thing. After this is done, you pretty much just want to unplug the USB from the PC and plug it back into the 360. So we are at the 360 now, and we are on the Aurora dashboard. Now what we want to do is press the back button on your controller, go to File Manager, and up top, if you notice, if you press RB and LB, it'll highlight like the right side and the left side. What we want to do is make sure we press LB and the left side is highlighted up top. Go down to USB 0. And as you can see the Game Boy Advance ROMs folder that I dragged into the USB. This is where all the ROMs are in there. I do have a Game Boy Color ROM in here as well, so just to show you guys that that does work as well. So what we want to do from here is go into the emulators, go into VBA360, and then open up the ROMs folder. It should be empty, and then from here you guys want to press your RB, go down to the USB 0, and then here is the Game Boy Advance ROMs folder that I dragged into the USB. We want to open that, and if you press X, it will checkmark all of the ROMs, checkmark all of them that you guys have, and then if you press left on the D-pad, you'll see that you can move on the left side here. You want to make sure you copy all of the 4 files, and then if you press your LB, it'll go into the left side up top there now again. Now on the left side, go down to paste, press A, and it will paste all 4 of those files into there. Now just let this transfer. It might take a little bit, depending on how big the games are. They aren't too big of games, so it doesn't take very long. As you can see, it transferred. Now what we want to do is if you go to the default.xex, you can just open that up. And as you can see, we will select a save drive. I selected my hard drive, and here it is. This is it right here. If you guys did everything correct, if you guys go to games, all your games should show up here. Kirby Nightmare Adventure. You guys can add your own, like, see how I have like a box art type thing right there? You can do that yourself. All you have to do is go into the game here, and I believe if you press both your analog sticks, this menu will pop up here, and all you have to do is go down to the bottom here and make sure you click take preview, and that will save it to that menu out there. As well as you can put display FPS and all this other stuff here. You can enhance filtering to make it look better, as well as auto frame skip. I'm not sure what that means. I leave that off. But as you can see, here we are. We're playing a Game Boy Color game, I believe. So now if you guys press both your analog sticks, this menu will pop up here. And if you go to exit game, you can go back and load up a different game if you guys want. This is upscaled a little bit, so it looks a little bit better than it did a long time ago. So there's that. It does look a little bit better in my opinion. You do get 60 FPS and stuff like that. So there is that. I do believe that is it for today, guys. If this video helped you guys in any way, please leave a like, subscribe. Peace, guys.